Hello, everyone. Hello. As always, have an amazing day. 3 things I am thankful for. Caramel. Then I said it one day. Popcorn. Shoestrings. And boots. Okay. So in the last message, I got a little emotional and whatnot because everything is like hitting me in different forms and ways. And I want to explain something about this generational curse. So when you think of generational curse, a lot of people think generational curses is to heal the family behind you. So like for myself, that mean like if these people that I'm living with was my real family, right? That means I'm healing all of them. No. A curse breaker is the one that's willing to break free from a mental, spiritual prison. And what happens is breaking the curse means you breaking the curse going forward. You put a stop. The people behind you still locked up. I need y'all to understand that because they had the opportunity to do the same thing you're doing. Okay? Everyone in the world has the opportunity to be a curse breaker in their generational curse breaker in their family. If you didn't do it and you didn't go through the process, the mental anguish, the spiritual anguish, all of these mind, body, spirit, you had to go through all of these different things and continue believing even when you were at your lowest point. If you did not do that on your journey, that if you didn't, you still stuck, okay? Because that means you need to go through the process. That means you need to go through the learning process on how to break free from trying to please everyone, but know how to do things the right way. So what it is this: a curse breaker is a person that is willing to go against the odds. That a person that's not going to cheat or steal or kill to get to the next level. Now, have we all lied before? People have lied. But it's not to the point that you can hinder someone else. But even if it does temporary, you go through the process to heal yourself to fix those situations. Either the current or future situations so you don't repeat. That's the thing. You don't want to repeat certain things. So the spirit within you tell you, hey, I need you to go talk to this person, and you do it. Hey, I need you to take this role, even though that's not the role you need to, you want to do it. Spirit say, go provide resources to this person, even though you don't want to do it. Go call this person and apologize, even if you don't want to do it. Those are curse breakers because they're willing to go against the grain even when they don't want to do it. They're willing to step out of their comfort zone and go into a zone that they're not comfortable with to still learn it the right way. Those are curse breakers. But if you're a type, if the spirit tell you to do something, you be like, I ain't doing that. No, I ain't gonna look stupid. I ain't gonna look crazy. I'm not gonna do that. But you're going out here and putting hate in the world, being malicious to people or whatever all the time, or looking for a handout or however it may go, or complaining all the time, even when things are going good, but it ain't the way you want it, so you're going to complain and not lift yourself up and do something in the world, then you're going to be still going through that learning process. Because, like I always say, work without faith is dead. If you have a house, if you want to live in a house, right, you have to make the structure, the foundation, and you got to build on it. But if you're looking for everyone to give you the materials on how to build, then you are still in that situation. Does that mean that life is going to be super bad? No, there's still blessings in the mix of it, but it's not going to be to the point of where it should have been because you didn't put the work in. You wanted someone else to do the work for you. Okay? Now, don't get me wrong. Even when the ones that did get to this successful point, doesn't mean that life ain't going to hit. Life still happens. Life still goes on. But the fact that you're being honest with how you feel, even if it hurts. Baby, can you handle that for me? Is that the game or the... You got it. Okay, thank you. So even when it hurts. So sometimes we say things we may not feel like we say things that we shouldn't say, but we being honest on how we feel instead of allowing ourselves to pretend that we're something we're not. But the process is, along you learn from it and grow from it. We all trees. You understand me? A lot of y'all allow people to cut you down and you stay just like that, instead of allowing the seeds from that tree to reroot you to be something better in this world. Okay? So the thing about it is this. So back to the last message, when I stated, anyone, first and foremost, in this process, and I know you might feel some type of way about what I'm about to say. In this process, my kids come first. Those are the ones I birthed out through time. They get the first bid, okay? And they get the first bid if they only did what they're supposed to do in this process. It may not have been picture perfect, but they found a way to get back to the right side of things. They found a balance between their personality and life, and they just strive for greatness. And they don't keep putting people down or taking away from people. Now, in this process, yeah, we all go through our ups and downs. But at the same time, as long as they being truthful and honest with themselves, y'all may not like it. You may not understand it. But long they being truthful and honest with themselves. Okay. Now, if you was a part of that and you're in a position where you still striving for greatness and you still being authentic, then yes, blessings will come to you a little bit differently. Okay? Your generations to come, you should not have any problems. And your kids going forward shouldn't have any problem as long as they stay on the right path. But your mama and them and everybody behind them, unfortunately, they still got learning to do. Okay? Does that mean that they can't be a part of certain things? No, they still can be a part of things. But when it comes to me, I only can give access to the people that can be able to walk into my energy. Okay? That. So when it comes to your parents in the physical form now, if they on dumb time stuff, I cannot help them on that. That's between you and them. Okay? I need you to understand that. That's between y'all. However, if they think that they're going to utilize the opportunity to take advantage of you, I will cut them completely off. Does that mean taking somebody out? No. But life going to look a whole lot different. Because my thing in this world is we work together. Learn. We're not going to be using each other anymore. We work together. If you don't put in, you don't get in. It's really like that. I don't care what age you are. You can still provide service to the world. Even if it's a smile and a wave. Do you understand me? So, when it comes to generational curses, for anyone in the world, first come is my kids. And I need you to understand that. And yes, there are kids in different levels around in this situation. And I will get to that. But again, the ones that try to attack me in this process and chose the other side, I can't help you. And I'm not afraid or feel bad about it. Because you're grown. Now, when I state that, spiritual, it don't matter what age you are. In the spiritual world, you're old enough to know better. Everyone in the world is old enough to know better. Just to let you know, even a baby knows better. Okay? I need y'all to understand that. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. Alright? In this process, the ones that I'm going to bring up and talk about throughout this process, you will start getting to the point, once everything come together, we all going to have memories of certain things. However, no matter what good or bad from it, we're going to push forward because you're not there, you're here. Okay? There's not just a mission on my life, there's one on y'all as well. okay? And we're going to heal this world together as a family. That's the first round. After that, then we go to the next. But the way it's going to look is everything going to flow around. It's not going to be just these people going to get. No, everything is going to flow all together. Okay? Y'all not going to see the steps because it's going to look like a whole unit. Okay? I need y'all to know that. All right? Everything in due timing, but at the same time, everything is being given out at the same time. But when y'all look at it, it might look like it's different times, but everything is being done all at the same time. Okay? What else? And like I said, I will be providing more information as I go in this process. But yeah, that's how generational curses. So, I said mine's. Now, when it comes to other kids and other people in the world, the ones that work their behinds off to do what's right in the world, you're going to start noticing changes. Those changes is where your energy level is going to go up, okay? Your energy level is going to go up. For the ones that have done the work in their families, your energy level is going to go up. And that's where you're going to start doing more in your life so you can gain more in life, okay? Everyone is different, but that's the difference between them and you, okay? Your energy level is going to go up. So now you're going to want to work harder for yourself. And I know y'all like, heck, I already don't want to work. Well, then, guess what? Stay behind. That's cool with me. All right? We all need to strive for greatness. And the more your energy level go up, you won't feel drained. See, y'all energy got drained by a lot of people in the world. Okay? And our main focus is making sure that if you are a true believer, your energy level go up. You're going to want to do more for yourself. And you're going to start noticing what to keep in your life, what to take out of your life. You're going to know what to pick up and what not to pick up. Okay? You're going to start balancing yourselves out. It's not no, I'm all the way over here or I'm all the way over there. It's going to be a balance. You're going to find a way how to utilize your emotions, your energy, and everything like that. Okay? Throughout all of this. You're going to become more authentic in who you are. You're already doing it, but you're going to start noticing more levels to it. You're going to become more at peace with it. And you're going to become more at ease with it because you're not afraid of being yourselves. Okay? That. But yeah. People, if you are the generational curse breaker in your family, again, it's going to for yourself and your kids pushing forward. Unfortunately, the family behind you, they decided to ignore it and stay in that position, then that's where they're going to be at. However, along they wasn't on super dumb time, you still going to see little blessings here and there, but you're going to have to work for it. Okay? No matter what, I'm going to still root for y'all. You understand? But the only ones that can come into my energy is if your energy level is on that vibe. Okay? Now, I know I have a very high energy level. However, there's levels to it. Okay? There's levels to it. My energy will allow certain things to come into it. All right? So, if you're in that conniving, scheming, and I'm going to try to get over, my energy is not going to allow it because I'm going to be able to see right through you. Okay? As far as the parents to these kids in the current situation, in current time, I appreciate everything y'all have done. I thank y'all for the process in it. As long as y'all was a help in the situation, then you're going to get little blessings from that. However, if you wasn't a hindrance in their growth and they had to figure it out on their own, yeah, I can't acknowledge you on that. But at the end of the day, I thank you because guess what? Maybe that's how they had to get to where they need to be at. And it shouldn't have been that way, but it is what it is. Now, I have talked about, with the kids, but we also have aunts, uncles. You got all of that in the spiritual world in real time as well. The ones that continue on to try to do what's right and make the wrongs right, by the time I got through into this process, you're going to get to meet those as well, or meet them as well. The ones that was on dumb time, you know, how they say, we ain't going to talk about Bruno. You understand? It's like that. The only ones I'm acknowledging is the kids. Everything else, I'm not going to acknowledge those. Not going forward. Nah, I ain't got time for that. Let's see. Do I have so many other races? Alright, and my energy saying I do have kids that are attached to other races. Okay? So, once I get into it, we'll figure it all out and come together. Now, I'm going to state this because I need to make this be known. Reality, I'm one person, okay? One person. And when it comes to my connection, thank you. When it comes to my connection, I'm going to connect with everyone. However, because of all the stuff I've been through, my current family would get first dibs with me, okay? And time with me. And I'm going to still make sure that I communicate with the rest of y'all as well throughout this process. But I don't want y'all to think y'all going to demand my time, okay? We all grown now. Majority all grown now. So, I'm about to hurt y'all little brother. But yeah, we all grown now. So I'm gonna make sure that I find ways where I can communicate with y'all and stuff. Again, either it's gonna be reality, and it's gonna be sometimes it's gonna be spiritual, and we're gonna get to the point where you're gonna know when I'm attached to you spiritually. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it, but even if it's something spiritual process, we will have that where you can call me, okay? But remember, reality, I'm one person. Spiritually, I'm out here. So I will find ways we'll all come together, and I'll explain how that will work, okay? Again, I don't want y'all to think that I don't want to communicate, and I don't want y'all to think that I'm gonna be in y'all face 24/7. I still have a life to live. I still have a lot of things that I have to accomplish and get done. That doesn't take away my love from y'all or any of those things. We will have a lot of family things going on because I didn't get to have that opportunity of a real family in this round like that and just throughout life. So it'd be nice to actually where we can all come together, or I come to y'all, or however we got to make this work, or we do things like family vacations or something like that. Okay? We'll make it happen. Everything's possible. But at the same time, just remember, I have to go with the level. So, current first, and then we'll figure things out throughout that. Yeah. I know a lot of y'all probably like, Dad, she's so confident. Well, before she say yes, I am. I have so much proof that keeps coming up. And can you turn it down, baby? And hit that for me. Thank you. Like I told y'all, I knew that eventually one day I would remember things, and I had to put things. I had to do things in ways where I can remember, and it's like everything is coming up, and I'm seeing it. And if you notice, all my videos are lining together, so it's like even my own energy knew the flow of how the world was going to operate, so I can rotate it the right way so everything can even out. What else? I'm gonna say this. I'm I'm actually in shock, my daggone self. Like, yeah, I'm in shock myself. When I look at stuff and I see something, like, Lord, I really was doing all that. I really did this. I know, it's weird. But I really forgot a lot because so much happened to me. So, when you get beat upside your head a lot of times, eventually, you'll forget some things. But I'm blessed that I did the work to bring my memory back to a lot of stuff. And as y'all saw, if the last video I did with Whitney Houston, if y'all notice a lot of the images, it's like a lot of that is in reference to things throughout life, things that I was there to watch y'all go, experience. So it's like it's not directly on certain things, and some things are indirect, like directly, indirectly. So it's just my way of saying, like, y'all was my miracles because y'all didn't supposed to make it. You understand? Y'all wasn't supposed to make it. And we came through. I'm going to say this. If I didn't start doing these videos and stay like strong in it, none of this would have been possible. Despite what happened to me and all of that, by me standing up and continue talking, even when I can't see it in my current situation, if I didn't stay strong in this, y'all wouldn't have had the lives y'all had. Y'all wouldn't have been able to receive the gifts and blessings y'all had. Y'all would have been in a way worse situation than what it is. You understand? But because my love for all of y'all and everything, that's why y'all are here today. Not just the ones that I physically, created, even the spiritual one, even the rest of y'all in the world. I know there's a lot that has happened, but y'all better be glad that I pushed through this, because y'all would have been mutes for real. Y'all would have been like, the whole world was about to be like crazy. Just put it like this. A lot of y'all smiling, laughing now and starting to be yourselves. And just think, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, a month ago, I don't really want y'all to think about it, but if I wouldn't have pushed through, all this happiness and laughter was about to be gone. Gone. Y'all would have been robots for real. But I am thankful. I'm not mad, At least we know what we don't want to happen to us, so now we all can strive for greatness. And I want to address a part and I'm going to let it go. When it came to y'all as kids, I always had to pull away because I needed y'all to see the energy within yourselves. It's no different than my kids now. My oldest two, I'm talking about reality. My oldest two, if it wasn't for them being pulled away from me, they wouldn't even been able to acknowledge the strength they have inside of them. My energy is very strong, and sometimes, even as myself, I just want to see everything. I want to watch y'all, see what you're doing, and enjoy every experience. And that can be sound obsessive in a way. To the point sometimes you kind of question, is it me doing this stuff, or is she doing this stuff, or what? And so a lot of times I had to take other journeys. I had to take other directions. One, to pull the energy away from y'all so other people couldn't see certain things about y'all, because I wanted y'all to prove to yourselves that you were strong. I wanted y'all to prove to yourselves that you can get through it. I want y'all to prove to yourself that y'all can be whatever you want to be. And that goes for everyone else in the world. If my energy was always talking all the time, then how will you know that you're the one speaking? So sometimes I did do some things, and then when life started getting real bad for a lot of people, it's because I had to pull away. Can you pull that down, baby? Thank you. I had to pull away, and unfortunately, a lot of people went through a lot of bad things because of it. But I wanted y'all to prove that you were strong. I wanted y'all to prove that you can get through this, and I want to prove that y'all got this. It wasn't so much that I gave up, or gave in to these people, but it's one of the things. It's like, I know y'all can do it. And if I'm always holding your hand, how do you know that? How can I say it? If I'm always holding the bike while you pedaling, how do you know that you can ride a bike by yourself? We know that you had to go through training wheels. You had to go through training. But it was time for me to let go, so you know you can ride a bike by yourselves. In one sense, I'm sorry. I'm sorry y'all had to go through a lot. But I believe that y'all can be on your own. That you can do what you had to do. And the other part, I'm not sorry. Because I was right. Look at y'all. You're still alive. May not be the way you want it for some, but you're still alive. That's enough by itself. You kept choosing yourself. And maybe the way you was raised, maybe the way things wasn't the best way for some, and maybe it was great for others. But you still decided to wake up every single day. You still decide to come back here and keep trying every single day. And I want y'all to know I'm proud of y'all. And if y'all heard that noise, excuse my son in the background. But I want y'all to know I'm proud of y'all. You understand? Y'all have a lot of strength inside of y'all. Believe it. Even if you can't see it. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.